Tuesday afternoon. I had just eaten lunch. There's a knock on my door. She walks in. As soon as I saw her, I knew it was trouble. You know why? Because she came straight from the Otaku's lounge. My name is Herb. How you guys doing?
Once again just leaves me speechless. All right. Welcome to the Otaku's Lounge. My name is Lens.
And today's topic is technically about detectives. Technically.
True.
It doesn't feel like it.
It really doesn't feel like it, but it's a detective agency.
Yeah.
This week we are reviewing Bungo Stray Dogs.
And no, there's no dogs involved.
There are actually no dogs. That's a lie. I'm sorry.
False advertisement. But yeah, it's an anime. Very recent anime, actually.
When did it come out?
I think it was 2016? Yeah, 2016.
15.
Damn, I was close.
Really close. Because, well, actually, the manga
is different from the anime.
2016.
Boom.
Recall. Good
up?
Stuff. Good stuff.
Anyway, so 2016, very recent. So, you know what, let's just dive right into it before we go into any further, so...
Yeah, so this is going to be a review. As always, we judge on our scale of 5 pillars of a perfect anime. Just going to run them down.
The first one is plot.
Plot, characterization, style, attention to detail, and the hype factor.
Hype!
So, I guess we'll start off with plot. First, I guess run into our main character.
We'll try to keep this spoiler free, by the way.
Yeah, as spoiler free as possible. That means no promises.
Can't sue us now. Suckers.
Who is the main character? Go for
we
it.
have 2, technically.
Kinda.
We have the tiger, which I forget his name.
Atsushi Nakajima.
Atsushi-kun, right.
Yeah.
And then we have Dazai.
Yeah, Osamu Dazai.
Yeah. Those are our 2 main characters. First episode, Atsushi meets Dazai. And he also meets Kinokuda?
What?
Kinokuda, I believe that's his partner's name?
Yes. Kunikida.
Kunikida. Damn, I had it backwards.
Yeah, I was just like, are you talking about that restaurant?
Kuda? No, that's closed.
Yeah,
forever. May it rest in peace. Kunikida, yeah.
Yeah.
So we meet the 3 of them in the first episode.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's
so,
great.
I guess to give you a breakdown, it is a story about people who happen to have special abilities. Mm-hmm. The gifted.
The gifted.
They're called.
Yeah.
And our main character, Atsushi, he is running from a tiger.
A white tiger,
white tiger.
Exact.
He was an orphan.
And got kicked out of an orphanage.
He got kicked out of his orphanage.
How bad do you have to fuck up to get kicked out of an orphanage?
Yeah, right. He got kicked out of the orphanage, and he's like running from town to town, and he's afraid that this white tiger is after him, and that's why he keeps on the move.
So he's poor.
And yeah, he's urchin. He's a street urchin.
He's homeless.
He's homeless. He meets Dazai.
Well, he finds Dazai.
He finds Dazai.
Because Dazai was trying to drown himself in the river.
That's per usual.
Dazai is obsessed with suicide.
He can never get it done, though.
Because he's trying to find the most painless way of dying.
Yeah. He's like, no, this sucks. I don't want to do that.
Yep. He's tried a lot. He's tried hanging himself. He said it hurt too much on his neck. He tried drowning, and it's just uncomfortable. You know, so...
Yeah, he's trying to go out the most peaceful way possible.
Yep. With no outside help. That's the whole thing. He has to do it himself.
Because then it's not suicide.
It's not. Then it's just homicide.
Yeah.
It's murder.
Murder. So, he finds Dazai and saves him, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Pulls him out that water.
Pulls him out the water. Dazai, I can't really remember the interactions in the beginning because it's so unimportant. Like,
it's just slapstick.
It's slapstick. It's slapstick until you find out.
Nah, it's a reveal for the first episode. Don't say that. They deal with the white tiger. Let's just put it that way.
They deal with the white tiger. That's
And how
the problem
they deal
at
with
hand.
it. Yeah, how they deal with it. After that incident, Atsushi gets brought in to join Dazai and Kunikita's organization.
Called the Armed Detective Agency.
And they're a group of gifted people. Mm-hmm. They all have powers. Well, almost all of them. And, they all solve cases that involve gifted.
There you go. That's essentially the plot.
Yeah.
The cases differ. Not every episode to episode, but like we have like solid 2-3 episode arcs sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's fun. Honestly, it's a very fun series with like a very colorful cast of characters and mystery. And
who doesn't like mystery, man?
And action.
Yo, the action is really dope and fluid.
But in terms of plot, I would say that it's loose. It's a loose narrative. People's past get involved to a certain extent.
I will say it tightens up in the second season.
Oh yeah. First season is definitely more like, hey, episode to episode, we're gonna solve cases
and introduce a different person.
Yeah.
Hell, we meet their Sherlock Holmes.
Exactly, and their Sherlock Holmes is Matt Brolick. Matt Brolick. Like, you don't understand, Matt Brolick.
It's absurd. Man puts on some glasses and boom,
Yeah.
I know what you ate 2 years ago at this restaurant and how much you paid for it.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I think that he's more brolic than just every other Sherlock. Just
Sherlock. Little flash joke for you guys.
Yeah, he's definitely the most beast detective I've ever seen.
More than Batman?
More than Batman.
Like, for real though?
Not for real though.
Batman's the world's greatest detective.
He is his world's greatest detective. He's the world's greatest detective, not the greatest detective.
Fair. But yeah. What do you give it for plot?
All right. Just, I guess, to keep it quick and easy, I'm gonna give it a solid 7 for plot. It's it's enough to keep you watching, and it doesn't necessarily. There's not too much to think about. There's not like a lot of undertones, and you're thinking about like what can happen and all this stuff. It's fun. It keeps it lively, and just interesting. So yeah, 7.
This is a 7. Point. 0. 0.
Oh God. So 7. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not keeping track of your scores, okay?
That's fine.
Please know I don't.
I know.
Anymore.
I know. You just care about the first digit, maybe the second at best.
Maybe the second. Like a 7.5, 7.6. I get that. I understand.
Yeah.
You could differ in between like the major numbers.
Yeah. After
that, you're just being a jerk. Yeah. 7. It's a solid plot. You're gonna have fun with it. All right, characterization.
Boy, are there a lot of characters.
There's a shit ton of characters.
And they're all important in some way, shape, or form.
Let me just give you a quick breakdown of how many characters there are. I'm not gonna name all of them, but we have. I'm counting. Please forgive me.
Is that 7, 8,
12?
Oh, wait.
12 people that are in the Armed Detective Agency.
Is that counting the president?
Including everybody. Yeah.
Is that counting the president?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because President's Brolic.
Word. There's another organization called the Port Mafia.
Criminals.
There are 16.
Okay. Major ones.
Yeah, 16.
And then in season 2, we get another group.
Some of those crossover into other organizations. So roughly 16.
Yeah. And then
there's another organization in the second season.
The Guild. They have 8?
10.
10. Okay.
10.
And yeah.
And each of them are like I don't want to say that we get like an episode worth of each of them. Obviously not.
But we learn about them.
We learn about them. You know who they are. You figure out most of their motives. You know what kind of people they are.
They're definitely not as fleshed out as Overlord because that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
so.
no, because it's not a series about that. You know.
Yeah, it's about the plot for the most part.
Yeah, it's about what happens and not who does it.
It's about what happens and how it's connected to everything and the overarching nefarious deeds that connect it to each other.
Nefarious deeds.
They're schemers, man.
They are schemers, but still, like they do a good job of displaying like the type of person that you're dealing with, and you can definitely find someone that you connect with.
And it's a colorful cast.
It's very colorful. Like everybody plays off of each other pretty well, and you have a good time because of it. So I'd give the characterization an 8, simply because. No, it doesn't. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, simply because I really enjoy them, I find myself wanting to see them in like other series. Like when that happens, I'm like, oh man, I wish I could bring this guy into like everything.
You want him to meet other characters.
Yeah, because like
just to chill out.
If once you can imagine, here's how I kind of do things. Mm-hmm. If you can imagine the character that you like interacting with someone else outside of that anime or world, immediately like it has to be an 8.
I kind of want.
At least
I thought about it. I kind of want this Sherlock. I wish he could interact with L from Death Note.
Yo, he body L.
No, but they would get along.
They would get along.
They just eat snacks all the goddamn time.
They would be the best of friends, but L would be like, I don't know how you're so brolic.
And he'd be like, cause I have a power.
Yo, Light would have got bodied. Light would have had no chance.
None.
No chance with this guy.
No, he's just too good. It's
so
one of my
good.
favorite characters in the series.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so much fun. So yeah, 8.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Just an 8?
0.574.
On to style.
It's pretty.
It's pretty as fuck.
It's really fucking pretty.
Yo, Studio Bones fucking kills it.
They do every time.
Every time they like try some shit, like it works and it looks pretty and it looks great and it's fantastic. Some of the like in that year, some of the best animation in like anime, especially considering it's just an anime. Like, so there are different levels to the way that the way that like anime is produced. If you're getting a full series, like a TV release, generally that's going to be on the lower end of the animation spectrum.
Yep.
Just because, like, hey, we need to make some money.
It's
a lot of money. We need to make some money. We're not trying to like spend a shit ton. This is definitely on the higher end
of that spectrum.
Somehow they got like the A-list treatment.
Yeah.
And what I mean by the A-list treatment is that they got that Naruto money. They got that like
Gurren
Lagann money. They got fucking
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan money. Like, once you get the A-list treatment, your animation is just gonna be off the charts. And I don't want to say money is not an issue, but it's definitely less of an issue. So it's just gonna look good.
And the powers look dope. Like the way they activate.
Oh yeah. Also style choices in terms of
clothing.
The way that they display information on the screen, typing.
Get used to a typewriter sound.
Oh yeah, the kanji. Just things look very good. Sometimes like the way that they narrate the plot through like with words on the screen, it reminds me of the Monogatari series sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's a very, I don't want to say an old school. It's kind of an old school Japanese thing. Yeah. It's a classic technique that they use, and it looks pretty.
For those of you who don't know, aka the uncultured. The Monogatari series.
We still love you.
We still love you, regardless. A little less. Nah, I'm kidding. But the Monogatari series is a great series. I actually don't know a lot of people who know about it. Like, when I meet new people who watch anime, and I mention Monogatari, most people are just like, the fuck is that?
Well, like, if you watch the Monogatari series, you're definitely at least a level 8 weeb.
Yeah.
You know,
true.
Like, you know, you got some chops.
It's true.
You know?
It's true. I will say, if you watch anime purely for, like, hype and action, you're not going to want to watch it.
Yeah, it's for the people that can appreciate a story, appreciate characters, appreciate relationships. Well, we're talking about the Monogatari series here.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, maybe we'll do an episode to go deeper on that.
Oh yeah, because I love it. I absolutely love it.
It only took us like 5 years to get an ending for that. And when I say ending, I mean a beginning.
Yes, a beginning.
Because we got the ending.
Did we?
We did. Owari, OVAs.
Oh, season 2. Damn.
Did you not watch that?
Nah, son. After I watched Kizumonogatari, I was just like, I'm done. I got my prequel. Like, I'm happy. All right.
Go back and get an ending.
I'm gonna watch it. All right. Just
Call
give me
yourself
time.
a fan.
Oh, fuck you. All right. I saw all the 3 movies. I saw every bit I could before then, and then, you know, life happens.
Listen,
all right.
Lens is the kind of guy who'll be hyped about something, get you into it, and then you'll catch up, and you'll find out he's not caught up anymore.
Yeah, because, like, I got a lot of shit going on.
My guy.
Listen, it's hard being on the forefront of anime.
It's common courtesy.
All right?
It's common fucking courtesy.
I am an explorer. I'm on the frontier. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on the cutting edge.
Yeah.
All right? And that's what I try to do. If I've done my job, right, then I got you into the series, and I did. All right. After that point, I have no obligation to anyone.
But then you leave them.
Because
you're like a dad who's like, I brought you into this world, and now I'm leaving you, son. I'm going to the store for cigarettes, son. I'm out.
I gotta move on. Sometimes you gotta leave your kids. Look at Goku. Look at all the good it did him.
Who?
He's the Goku.
Goku?
Yes.
His dad died.
I'm not talking about his dad. I'm talking about him as a dad. He left, he dipped, and he's stronger for it.
Who? Goku?
Goku is. I don't give a fuck about this child. All right, I'm talking about the hero's journey here.
So it's only about the dad. Who cares about the kid?
I'm just, like, listen, in this scenario, I'm Goku and you're Gohan. And listen, hopefully you trained hard enough so you can stand on your own 2 feet.
You gotta tell it to Gohan.
Yes, I sure, yeah, why not?
And you know what? He didn't. He's a fucking nerd.
He tried, and he had to come back, and that's why I'm here.
All right. That hard segue.
Sorry about that. So what are you giving it for style?
Style. You know what? I'm too confused to give it a 3-digit number right now because all this shit.
Good.
So it's a 9.3465. I couldn't narrow it down for you. How confused I am. Sorry.
You just gave it more.
I had to. Yeah. Don't confuse me.
I'm definitely giving it a 9. Their clothes look great. Like everybody gets like that shot like center screen.
Yeah.
Close up, and it looks like really cool. The powers look dope. They mess with physics a lot, and it looks cool.
I want some of those outfits, like in real life.
For real, like they're looking dapper as hell.
Like that gravity dude, I want his outfit.
Oh yeah, he looks dope. Like most of them look dope. That trench coat that Dazai has, it's fire.
Yeah,
it looks great.
Minus the bandages.
Yeah, no thanks.
All right, now we got attention to detail. It has detail, but not that high.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
You know, it's
standard high quality.
Like, as we've said before, when we see someone's like place of residence, where it's like, oh, it looks like cookie cutter or it looks lived in, they're kind of in the middle.
Well, like their office is like.
But what I mean, like as the anime as a whole, like their office looks pretty lived in, but they spend a lot of time there.
Yeah.
When we see like their respective homes, they're pretty cookie cutter for the homes.
That's true.
So I feel like overall it's kind of in the middle ground between the two.
Yeah, because I feel like they didn't want to draw attention to places where they didn't need to. Yeah. So that's why, they spend a lot of time in the office. So it makes sense. They have a lot of paperwork. There's a lot of people, things.
Oh, yeah, there's paperwork. This is a cop story, remember? There's fucking paperwork.
Oh, yeah, there's fucking paperwork. But other than that, you don't really get, super details that like give you a deeper insight into the character. So it's not getting like a 9 to 10 rating on attention to detail, but it's like decent enough. So I'm gonna give it a 7 for attention to detail. Here we go. You can hear the cogs turning.
It's not cogs, it's a little hamster in a wheel.
Oh, you're old school.
His name's Squeakers.
Oh my god.
Squeakers McSqueakington. The third.
I went to the first two.
Don't worry about it. Anyway. Now, you want to know what happened to the first two? Gundam Seed and Seed Destiny happened to the first two. Anyway. Yeesh. Yeah. Or Mockingjay. So it's a 6.452.
6. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think it's deserving. I gave it a 7 just because, like, I feel like where the attention to detail lacked, the characterization filled in the gaps. Like, it didn't necessarily leave out anything.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Now we got hype. Dying hype.
The hype factor.
Yep.
It's mad hype. It's actually really hype.
Stupid hype.
It's really
especially like
hype.
the last major conflict of every season.
Yo, the fights are hype.
So good. Oh my god, it's so dope.
It's the fights. I actually like the detective like shit. I like when
them solving cases.
Yeah, when people like whip out their abilities and like do some shit, I'm like, okay, all right. It's impressive to say the least.
It's so dope, and like some abilities, they make you think like, well, that's a useless ability, but then you look at it and it's like, nah, it's not that.
It's not that useless. It
depends on how you use it.
It really does. It was. Because, like, honestly, when I, like, first watched the anime, I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Mm-hmm. But then it was this good.
Yeah, it took me a while to get you to start watching it.
Yeah, man. Like...
I think the first season, like, the second season started by the time I got you to watch the first season.
Yeah. You want to know why? It's because one of our other friends, who shall remain nameless, suggested it first. And I take their suggestions with a buttload of salt.
He means a metric fuck ton. Metric, remember.
His words, not mine.
Hype factor, I'm giving it. It's up there. I'm giving it like a 9.276.
I'm giving it a 10.
Straight 10?
Straight 10.
Damn.
Hype. It's hype.
It's really fucking
It's hype. Like... I'm not gonna undersell it. It's hype, like if nothing
you wanna
else.
add some zeros to that 10?
No thanks.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. If for nothing else, watch it for the hype, because it gets there.
Yeah. The hype will get you glued. So overall, what would you give it? Overall, after hearing all that,
if I average out my numbers,
will you average out your numbers?
Well, the average comes to like an 8, right? But looking at it as a whole, it definitely deserves at least an 8.5. At least. Tight plot, good characters, insanely beautiful
animation.
Yeah, the animation is insanely beautiful. The hype is shit, and enough detail so that you're not lost.
Fair.
A solid 8.5. Like very good series.
I give it an 8. Point. 7.
Okay.
2.
Whoa there.
9.
I stopped listening after 8.
I know you did. I know you did. You were just like, yeah, like on the phone when I was on the phone.
So
with my ex.
what was the second number?
7.
8.7. Yeah. That's solid. It's a good score.
All right, but that's
our review.
This is not counted, however, the movie, because this series, it's one of those. It has 2 seasons and a movie.
Word.
To finish it up. Well, I say finish up, but apparently there's rumors of a season 3. So
We'll investigate.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yep.
But yeah, so look forward to. I think we can safely say we'll do the movie next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about the movie.
Yeah, so if you want to check out the anime, this is us highly recommend the anime.
You have a week. All right, you got a week to watch it all, so that when we
it's like 46 episodes, 48 episodes.
Nah, no way.
It's 2 seasons.
It's 2 seasons, but nah, 40.
I thought it was like 20 seasons. No, or maybe 20 episodes per season.
Bro, 24 episodes total.
Oh wow, I'm thinking something else then.
Yeah, chill out, fam.
All right, so you got a week for 24 episodes.
I believe in y'all.
But it'll be tricky for them because Voltron just came out, so.
You got a busy week ahead. Do your homework so that you can come back next week and listen to a discussion about the movie.
Yeah, that one will have spoilers.
Yeah, so
there's no way about it.
Get ready.
Yep, just get ready. So on that note, thank you for coming. If you have any comments or concerns, email us at info@thenerdybunch.com. Find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And now
on YouTube. We got the podcast up on YouTube, Google Play Music, Apple Music, Spotify, the whole 9 yards, the whole shebang-a-bang.
Yeah, the whole whale.
Whale?
Yeah.
All right.
Because, blubber nuggets, they're chewy.
Excuse me?
Blubber nuggets.
Blubber nuggets.
They're chewy.
Sure they are.
Just ask Doug Dimmadome, owner of Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Oh my god. Anyway, on that note.
Hi, I'm Herbert.
I'm Lenz.
And keep it nerdy.